over the other options. My name is Ruby Mendoza.
My name is Saraya Gregory. I'm Katie Codon.
I'm Jason Rodriguez.
Alright, fun fact. Sheep have a precise way of grazing. They use their split upper lip to select individual blades of grass, almost like fingers.
Okay, so some benefits to grazing are that it lessens the public health, which includes like allergies and dust. And then it doesn't damage property. Like for example, we've talked about how sometimes rocks get thrown out like the windows and break car windows. It reduces the wildfire risk, which we'll get into as we go on through our presentation. It's lower carbon emission and supports local agriculture, and the community is just better as a whole. The cost per acre, in comparison to other forms, in the long run, it's the most efficient, cost-effective form. Grazing doesn't need to be done as often because the whole like root of the seed is taken out, and rather than just being cut up with the use of mowing, pesticides, and weed whacking. So over time, the other options are more expensive. So grazing is $1,050 per acre, mowing is $700 per acre, pesticides are $800 per acre, and weed whacking is also $800 per acre. And also, a lot of these other options, these other options are done by humans, so humans can't like reach, I guess, the nook and crannies, and it has to be a flat area. And yeah. And here's our bar graph.
Alright, so regarding fire control, grazing helps with fire control because sheep can eat down to the root, like how Ruby said, and then it takes longer to grow, or sometimes it doesn't even grow back at all. This can be super helpful due to dry grass being a common cause of wildfires. The sheep also do natural fire breaks as well when grazing, which can help slow down and control fires. Overall, having maintained dried grass can reduce fires by 20 to 80%, and it is more environmentally friendly than other machines or chemicals we use to mow the grass, just like how Ruby said as well. Regarding like cost of like how it will benefit us, if our dried grass is controlled, it is actually saving us money by reducing our need of emergency help from firefighters. This can possibly even make the job easier by not having to control big life-threatening fires. Grazing can also help us think ahead to prevent expensive wildfires as well that can possibly destroy our wildlife and health in our community that we have seen before.
Labor hours. So the intensive rotational grazing, it's a higher labor for an hour daily or weekly to fence moves and water management. For goat grazing, it's higher labor and they're on call for security for 24/7. Bale grazing, it's a lower labor, sending out bales for 350 young female cows, and it takes roughly 30 minutes every 4 days. Soil health, when the sheep starts to graze, the roots breaks up the soil compaction, and once the soil is broken up, they allow manure to be pressed into the ground. It also, with the soil being broken up, it increases the water infiltration, and when the sheep breaks up the soil, the stepping action pushes the fallen seeds into the soil, and it provides the seeds with necessary contact for them to germinate and allow pastures to regenerate naturally.
For environmental impact, it reduces wildfire risk, no gas-powered equipment, supports a healthy ecosystem, and reduces air pollution. So dry grass can easily catch fire, especially in California. And when animals graze, they eat that dry grass before it builds up. This lowers the chance of fires starting and spreading. And regular maintenance uses machines like lawnmowers and tractors. These machines need gas to run. For habitat preservation, it protects plants, helps animals live there, and it keeps nature balanced. When we mow lawns, we cut everything down the same way, which can harm plants and animals. Grazing is more natural because animals can't eat everything evenly, and this helps native plants grow back, and it also helps insects, birds, and small animals have a place to live.